Good morning and welcome back to Asgard, and welcome to episode 8 of our Crackpack modded Minecraft Let's Play series. If you recall last episode, we set up this teleporter block so that we could teleport with our portable teleporter back and forth between our base and this cave. And I've left some things in here right now. I mean, it's all still chunk loaded and everything, because as it stands at the moment, I don't have an area set up at our new base for farms, and I haven't, I haven't got all this set up yet. It's kind of like a forward base where I'm working on things. I've got a lot of the layout, just like the rough outline of it done, but still got a bit of work to do. Plus, where we're at, it's not going to be easy to do mining here. So, if you notice, we are out just in the middle of the ocean here. If I pull up the map, we're right here. And at the moment, we're just kind of set up here. Where we're at right now is actually going to be our magical area. This tower here, which is not just going to be just a standard tower. I've got a really cool design in mind for it. I think you guys are going to like it, once I get it all in place. I just kind of came in here and set up the angel block, and then I used that to build it out a little bit. And let's go ahead and get the chocobo here. If you notice, this area is actually raised above the surrounding area, and if we come right over here, there we go. I'm using the carpenter's collapsible blocks so that we can have, whoops, there we go, so that we can have a bit, not quite as steep of an angle for our incline. I can't summon him here, can I? Come on, there we go. Alright, but yeah, not have such a steep climb for that, because I have a really neat bridge idea in mind that I think is going to look really, really cool, connecting this up, and having the incline and everything to it. And the reason I did it that way is because I want, when you're out here, this is going to be like a big sprawling city around this tower, and we're going to have some stuff underwater as well, like mainly tech stuff, and we'll have some tech stuff above the ground out here. But I want, when you're out in the city, I want you to be able to look up and just see this tower, because I've got a really, really neat design for it. I think it's going to look great, and I think, having it as the centerpiece of our town is going to be really, really cool. So I'm kind of thinking, I mean, it's not, don't quote me on it, it's just kind of like my idea is like a really futuristic, almost, not really, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I almost think of like, when I was drawing out the plans and everything for it, I was thinking of almost like Sydney, Australia, some of the architecture and stuff that's there, but built on this like above the water, kind of like, we'll have some supports and stuff set up to hold it up so it actually looks like it fits. And I've got to demolish all those islands and different things, but yeah, all built out on this like big floating like city type thing. So I'm kind of excited to get on it, but right now it's all cobblestone, so I apologize about that. As far as what we're going to do today, I was kind of torn between some blood magic stuff with the cursed earth and everything. Also starting Thaumcraft was another thing I had thought of. Botania, or upgrading our power system so that we can generate more power to do more things with. But I think what we're going to do today is hit Botania, because there's actually quite a bit of stuff that I'd like to get going with Botania. So I don't know if you're on my Twitter, you may have seen a post. I was doing a bit of mining, found a bunch of diamonds. One of the veins I found had 2 dense diamonds in it, so I mean, that vein alone, I got like 20 diamonds from it, so it was kind of nice. Let's go ahead and grab our seeds here. I need to get our ender lily seeds set up. But I think I'm actually going to do the, when I set them back up, I want to do it with ender cores. So, you know, we may set that up fairly soon. And then, of course, do the magic wood, which I had noticed you can actually use the fluid transposer here with liquid XP just on a bookshelf to get your magical wood as well, which I think is how we're going to do it. That recipe is actually not bad at all. And then just this ender infused obsidian. So we may set that up fairly soon, but I want to upgrade our power so that we can automate it when we do. But alright, I went ahead and made a petal apothecary, and I did a bit of exploration to get us some flowers and stuff. So we'll go ahead and jump into some Botania. Naturally, the first thing that I'm going to want is going to be, well, actually the first thing I should probably get is the Lexica Botania. So we'll grab some books here. I went and raided a village for some books. And I believe... No. Just a flower, maybe? No. Okay. I'm a noob. I don't know how to craft it. I always just find them in chests, so I never end up crafting it. But I haven't found a Lexica Botania in a chest yet on this this series. So let me see. I can't find it in the list there. Oh, it's a sapling. Duh. Okay. Actually, I think I've got, yeah, oak sapling. Okay, we'll get that. And just so we've got it on hand, of course, I tend to use any eye for most everything. So we'll go ahead and get our pure daisy. So of course, for white petals here. And I didn't find all the colors when I was exploring. But I think I found everything that we're going to need for this episode, so I was happy with that. Yeah, I guess we'll set it up here. Now, originally I was planning on using that for other stuff. Alright, let's just get some wood. I need to go get a bit of wood. I've used most everything that we have in here, and then we'll go ahead and get some smooth stone. Alright. Go ahead and start with that. And then while that's running, let's grab just some grass here. Actually, I only need like 9 pieces. And what I'm thinking is that tower is going to be where a lot of our Thaumcraft and blood magic stuff is. As well as where we'll set up all of our automation type things. But, and then out here, I've got a really neat design for the exterior as well. I think it's going to be really, really fun. That's one reason I kind of want to get into Botania pretty quick. But, this exterior part is going to be all Botania and witchery, so kind of excited for that. And I do think I'm going to try today to release a second episode for our Crackpack series. It's not going to be super long, but mainly I want to do a little bit of Botania automation, which if you guys aren't interested in watching it, you know, you don't have to. That's mainly what we're going to be covering in that second episode. But I want to go ahead and automate our pure daisies, as well as we might actually get the charcoal automation done in this episode for where's my axis? Yeah. But we might get the charcoal automation done in this episode, but if not, that'll be in the second episode as well, because I want to go ahead today and hit Botania pretty hard, and go ahead and get some of this like introductory Botania stuff out of the way. So that's kind of my goal. Now the next thing that we're going to make is we're just going to make some day blooms, 2 yellow, an orange, and a light blue. Alright, so we'll plan on making, well, we'll make 4. I think should be fine. And it's what, 2 yellow? Okay. But I want to get Endoflames automated pretty quickly, which I know I recently did that in Sky Factory, so if you've been watching, you know, this and Sky Factory or something, I do apologize. I know sometimes it overlaps, but you know, can't help it, I guess. Okay. And there's that. Let's get our wood. And we're pretty well all set up now, I'd say. We'll go ahead and get some stone going just so we've got something over here running. Like I said, we'll be automating this later, so. Alright, but I know some people don't like to watch Steve's Factory Manager, so figure I'll just put that in a separate episode, I think. I wasn't sure if this one, I know, what is it, Sky Factory, you don't use the gold, and this one you do use the gold, so I have to double check my recipes a lot of times for the mana spreader. Alright, and we'll just set this up here, and there we go. And I tell you what, we don't have enough wood right now, so let me grab a little bit more wood. I wonder if rubber wood will transform. I don't know that it does, but we'll give it a shot. Maybe it will. If not, I mean, we've got enough spruce here to do what we're wanting to do right this second, but alright. And this probably isn't, oh, it is transferring, so we don't even have to worry about the living wood wand right this second. So then, of course, the next thing that we're going to want is the Endoflame. We're going to need some mana powder, 1 red, 1 light gray, and 2 brown. Oh, you know what? Shoot, brown's one of the ones I don't have. So let me actually cut camera for a minute. I'm going to go out, try to find a brown, like a few browns, and why does it do this sometimes? It's like, super slow. Okay. Maybe I weigh too much. No? Okay. But anyway, I'll be back in just a minute. I'm going to try to find some brown flowers, and I'm probably going to get some wood as well while I'm out, and I will probably die from the tree mobs as well, because they've been jumping me in like packs of 5 and just teleporting on me and everything. So, fun times. But I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, welcome back. I got back and started recording and made the living wood wand and everything, and then I realized, well, we didn't have the light gray. We'd ran out of that, so I had to go get some more of that. Now we're good to go to get these flowers made. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll need that mana powder. I'm going to make 2 of them to start with. So we'll just need a couple gunpowder and convert that over here. There we go. And we'll get these made. Oops. And 1 more. Got that, and that. There we go. And we'll go ahead and leave the day blooms running as well for right now, because it's not going to hurt anything. So we've got our Endoflames set up. And then of course we can just take some coal and feed it to them and produce a lot more mana than what these day blooms produce. Alright, so we got that going. So let's go ahead and actually automate that really quick. The first thing that we're going to want to get is the Oh, where's it at? Find it here. Open crate. So just living wood planks around that. We've got the wood for that, so let's go ahead and nope. Nope, that's wrong. Oh yeah, planks, not wood. My bad. There we go. So we got our open crate now. We're also going to want to see how do I want to do this. Let's make a comparator from just the standard Minecraft comparators. Fine. It's just one piece, I believe, and then a bit of redstone torches. 3 of those, and then I believe cobblestone at the bottom, if I recall correctly. Nope. Okay. My vanilla knowledge is just not... Oh, just smooth stone. I was close. I was close, but my vanilla knowledge isn't what it used to be. Okay. And then we're also going to want... Let's see, we'll want some insulated redstone conduit. So... let me see. Yeah, conduit binder and then this redstone alloy. What I was thinking, but... Alright, we'll get that crafted up. And then we're also going to want some item conduits, I think is how we're going to do it. So let's run back over there. Oh wait, before I do that, let me grab one piece of iron, because I don't think we have any pulsating iron, do we? No, we don't. Then ender pearls. There we go. No, what are you making? What the hell are you making? Okay. I'll just cut camera and I'll be back in a second once I get this made. Alrighty. So we got our pulsating iron. Let's get some conduit binder, actually. And I'm going to go ahead and make 18 of these. Or three crafts of this. So 24. Just because item conduits, Ender IO's conduits in general, I just absolutely love them. Like, they're my addiction. So we've got our open crate, and see, I think our conduits can pump items directly in. If not, we can use a hopper. Another thing that I'm going to want for this is let me find it here. Just this oak bookcase, or any kind of bibliocraft bookcase. So, let's get just a little bit of wood. Yeah, that'll be fine. Whoops. Let me get the slabs first. Alright. And then we're also going to want a redstone torch. Combine that with a book, and it gets us this Redstone Volume 1 book. And what we're going to do is, let's bring this up. Right there's fine. And we'll put our open crate here. Alright. And we're going to set up our comparator right here. I think right there. Okay. And I believe, let me see. I hate these vanilla Minecraft comparators. Probably should have made the Project Red one actually. But these will work fine. And what I want to do is just bring the connection up and over to there. Give me just a second. I might make the Project Red integration one. It's not too difficult to make, and honestly it's just a little bit easier to use. I can never remember with the vanilla. I don't use them enough to remember which side is the output on these. I believe it's set up right. I think it is. Actually, we'll just use that one. That's fine. I changed my mind. So let's get some conduit binder. And finish connecting that over. And we'll wrench it so this side will connect. Yeah. And then this side will connect. Yeah, see, I don't know that that's right. It should be at least emitting a signal right now, which it's not. There we go. That's the right way. It points towards the where the connection outputs. And then, or no, it actually doesn't need to connect to the open crate, does it? It needs to connect to a hopper, I think. I don't know. Well, we'll check it in just a second. And then I'm going to just want a chest. Alright. And we'll connect the chest up. We'll just put it up here. That's fine. For right now. This is all temporary anyway. And that, tell it to extract, always active, insert. So if I was to, yeah, that would drop it. And then if I broke this and fed it, okay, it still drops it. So what we actually need to do is we want to connect it into a hopper. Okay. So, give me just a second. Let me get the hopper and everything together, and I'll be back in just a minute. Welcome back. So I went and I crafted a few things from Project Red integration. So now we've got this set up. So basically, if this has mana in it, as of right now, if this has mana in it, it's going to emit a signal, and we're going to go ahead and take that out and set up a timer here. So this timer is going to run unless this has signal. So we're going to give it signal just like that. So it shuts off when this signal goes off. Then we'll set this up as the output. And actually we could do that. And then we're going to set up a NOT gate here. So that if this emits a signal, this is going to stop emitting a signal. So if you notice right now it's putting out a signal. And if we turn this off, you'll notice that when the timer comes around, it kicks that signal off. So, come up here. There we go. We'll set our dropper up right there. And of course the vanilla dropper, vanilla hopper, sorry, not dropper, won't run if it has a redstone signal. So now it's got a redstone signal all the time, as long as, you know, unless this timer comes around. And then we'll just link that up, tell it to insert, we'll tell this to extract always active. And so if you notice, if I were to throw a piece of coal in there, it would go in the hopper, but the hopper wouldn't send it out. But if we disabled this and it comes around, it's going to drop that piece of coal down. So we'll go ahead and link that back up. And then what we're going to do, since this is emitting a signal, even if it has just a little bit of mana in it, we're going to have to compare it to something. So the way we're going to lay this out is using this Bibliocraft bookcase. And the way it works, if you make this redstone volume 1 and you put it here, it's not going to emit a signal. Actually, let me grab a piece of redstone so I can show it to you. There we go. So right now it has no redstone signal. If we move this bookcase over to here, you'll notice it now has a power of 1. And then it keeps going, so like here is 7. Now if we move it up to here, this is 15, which is what we want. So now this is not emitting a signal because it's only going to be able to send out a signal if this mana pool is full. Because basically 0 is totally empty, 15 is totally full, and then every signal between that is, you know, somewhere between being empty and full. But we want it to shut off if it's just totally full. So with this, it's going to emit a signal once that pool reaches full. And so we'll let that run, and we'll change up this timer. Endoflames, we've got 2 of them. So we'll set it for like maybe 10 seconds, I think would be probably good. Because we're just going to have it drop out 1 every 10 seconds, and then that'll have both of them running and getting a new charcoal or a new coal once every 20 seconds. So we'll grab just a little bit here. We'll throw this in there. Of course it's going to fill up the hopper. And there we go, it dropped 1. So let's watch it for just a second to see if this is how we want it. There we go. So it grabbed it. Okay, it could be a little bit slower, it seems like. I'm not sure the exact time on coal that it's gonna run. So let's go ahead and increase this to say 20 seconds. And I think that'll give it time to burn through. That one shut off. And that one shut off. No, it didn't. So I think 20 seconds is probably good. Yeah. That seems to be alright. Maybe. Yeah, it's still making power right now. Yeah. So yeah, I'd say 20. Okay. Yeah, I'd say about 22 seconds would be ideal. That way it keeps it running and it doesn't create any like waste buildup or anything like that. So we don't have to worry about pulling that extra charcoal back out or anything like that. So that's what we'll do. And yeah, that's got that pretty much automated. So now we can just, you know, we can just come over here every so often, throw some coal in there, which that gives us a good sized buffer. I mean, we could do it directly into the hopper, but using this chest will allow us to have a nice buffer size with the coal. And that's just going to keep running until this pool fills up. So I'd say that's pretty well set. But yeah, so we got that automated. And I do believe the episode's probably about wrapping up point. Like I said, I'm going to put out an additional video today. It's going to be a short one. We're just going to cover Steve's Factory Manager to automate our Pure Daisy here. And I figure we'll set it up for stone because, you know, we have automated stone production. We don't have automated wood production right now, so I'm not so worried about that. We will eventually just have 2 Pure Daisies that run constant, one for wood and one for stone. So the one I'm going to set up today is just going to be for stone. Well, we'll probably set it up for both of them right now. That way we can just throw wood in a chest, and when it comes around, you know, it's going to use that wood and make that living wood for us. But like I said, I'll do that separate simply because I know some people don't like watching a lot of Steve's Factory Manager, so we'll just make that an extra video for today. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, if you did, please comment, like, subscribe. Very, very much appreciated, and you guys have been doing awesome about that, so I just want to say thank you. And next episode, you know, aside from the bonus episode, I guess episode, mainly just a little short tutorial and showing you guys how I set it up. But probably next episode we'll probably work on maybe setting up a new power source, or we might dip into a bit more Botania or Blood Magic or Thaumcraft. I don't know. So if you guys have a preference, let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, I don't know. It'll probably be power, honestly, but unless somebody has a different preference. So, but yeah. So until next episode, though, do take care, and I hope to see you then.